Amazon often gets a bad rap from the voices of small business, local artisans, and content creators. Yet in many instances, Amazon is creating opportunity for those very same people. In this episode, we explore Amazon's publishing services and how this brings into question the relevance of publishers as gatekeepers of the printed word.
Podcast starts now.
I recently saw a TV commercial talking about how much money Amazon spends and invests in Canada. I suspect similar ads are running in other countries. The dollar values were substantial and included areas ranging from employment in warehouses and delivery, corporate employment, investment in film and creative production, as well as the many vendors of various sizes that sell and promote through Amazon globally. Wow is the first thought that came to mind. The company's footprint is far-reaching and growing. It's popular to put Amazon down and encourage people not to patronize them. This tends to happen with any company whose presence is monolithic. But the opportunities that exist today that didn't just a few short years ago is something that Amazon has created. They've created these opportunities in many instances by redefining who has access to produce, distribute, and sell. In other words, Amazon has redefined, perhaps even begun to chip away at, the traditional gatekeepers. As I watched that TV commercial, it occurred to me that I was part of that footprint. I've been publishing through Amazon for quite a while now. My books feed into Amazon's system globally, and I promote and sell at prices and through strategies that I define. Not so long ago, authors had two main options for publishing: work through a publishing company or self-publish. Working through a publishing company was kind of like applying for a job, sending out manuscripts in the hope of generating interest. Should someone bite, your book might be on the bookshelves or offered online about a year later, if you were in luck. The upside is that in most instances, the author didn't have much, if any, out-of-pocket expense. A contract was signed, exchanging words for money, and the publisher would often assume control of printing, distribution, promotion, etc. Self-publishing offered the author greater control, often getting a finished product out much faster, but the out-of-pocket expenses, sometimes for creative design or editing, certainly for printing, not to mention shipping, came out of the author's pockets. Basically, the publishing houses were the gatekeepers to the retail market. They defined the process, the speed of product development, the relationship with retailers, sometimes even the creative packaging of the book. Amazon KDP allows authors to publish without any inventory. The book is printed on demand as soon as a buyer's purchase order is completed successfully. The printed book arrives a few days later, from manuscript to reader, with author control of pricing and related marketing efforts. The gatekeeper, the publishers, are still going strong, but Amazon's model very quickly brings into question the relevance or the irrelevance of those gatekeepers. And for those who criticize Amazon as being too big and not in touch with smaller businesses, artisans, or content creators, one has to ask, aren't they helping solidify a closer, more direct relationship between the author and the reader by eliminating the middleman, the gatekeeper, the publisher, from the process? All content and all sales are more direct from the reader's wallet to the author's bank account. Moreover, my books sell in markets ranging from the United States to Australia, Germany to Mexico. This is part of Amazon today. And in Canada, not to mention several Amazon global marketplaces, I'm part of those numbers that Amazon is advertising right now. This podcast is available through all major streaming platforms including Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and TuneIn. I'm Stephen Christensen. Thanks for listening.
Production of Stephen Christensen. Podcast complete.